Welcome to the week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a gentleman from our community that is doing a remarkable job with our youth, and it's something that we all can get behind. I have the pleasure of sitting down this morning with Mr. Kane Bradfield.
Yes, sir.
Kane, welcome to the program.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Well, you know, Kane, once again, just a lot of energy.
Yes, sir.
A man has been in our community for a long time. You're doing a remarkable work here in the community, and I'm sure most of the people know about it, but we're going to talk about it today.
Let's talk about it, baby.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Clockwork Youth Academy.
Yes, sir.
Program that you've started now, you're 3 years in, but before it got started, Kane, there was some pouring into you that took place.
For sure.
That kind of led you to this. Talk about that for us.
Yeah. My dad, Billy Harrison, man, and he, rest his soul, man, but he's out of Roanoke, Alabama, and man, he started a program years ago where he would teach karate, and man, he impacted over hundreds of kids. So just seeing that from a distance, man, seeing that up close, you know what I'm saying, really kept that juice going in us.
Okay, absolutely. You know, it is so important that we give to each generation.
That's right.
Hopefully it comes back.
That's right.
Clockwork Youth Academy. Talk a little bit about what is Clockwork Youth Academy.
So again, man, we're a 501c3, you know what I'm saying, program, organization that, you know, and I make it clear that we're an organization. You know what I'm saying? We are committed into developing and changing student athlete lives. Okay. So what we are, man, and I tell people we use the acronym HIMS. Okay. So it's health and fitness. Okay. And also education, mental health, and spirituality. You know, so those are the foundational things we use to have a holistic approach to every kid we touch.
Absolutely, and that's so important.
Yes, sir.
And you know, that last one you said, spirituality.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to come back to that one in just a moment here. And then educational, because you have programs that run now year-round, correct?
Year round. Because in order to be an athlete, you got to be a student first. And so we make sure that we want kids to understand that academically, you know, you got to have the academic, because our ultimate goal is to help kids get to college. That's the ultimate goal with the program. And you can't get to college without grades.
Absolutely.
So the education we do, man, yes, we do your, you know what I mean, because reading levels are low, so we're trying to help out with that, help raise the reading levels. And also, man, we do garden. You know what I'm saying, get the kids to understand what it looked like to nurture a garden, because when you nurture a garden, it make it almost parallel you nurturing yourself, you know. So yeah, man, that's part of what we do too. Wow,
it's so important. And you know, when you're talking about the various things, nurturing yourself, spirituality,
yes, sir,
education, it makes you a holistic individual, and discipline, I'm sure, is in there somewhere.
It's in there.
It's in there.
Because so again, man, we deal with athletes, but we know, again, we want the holistic approach, right? And so playing sports have a sneaky way of making you disciplined, right? Because you got to train.
That's right.
You know, you got to be at a certain spot at a certain time. And if you can parallel that to your life, man, you can change your life.
You can change your life. And that's what it's all about. And I know that your program's from 7 to 18. That's the age limits that you work with. Why are those ages so important?
Well, first, that's 7 to 11-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? If you look at development of a kid, those are the sponge years, you know what I mean? So you want to try to put the right stuff in them between the age 7 to 11 because they are impressionable. You know what I'm saying? So you can show them the importance of working hard. You can show them the importance of being disciplined, listening, and respecting. So then, by the time they're in middle school, they have a foundation. So we really want to knock on those 7 to 11-year-old doors first. You know what I mean? So then, you know, get them to transition into our middle school, high school initiative.
Okay. Talk about what is it like for a day in the life of a child to come to your program? For
sure. So right now, summertime, so we're in our summer program. Man, so it's a 7-week summer program we have. And kids are with us from 8:30 to 5 p.m. every day. And so we got the school type vibe. So they come in, like I said, we got 60 kids. We got 60 kids in the program, in our summer program, and we break them up in teams. We call teams, because you know, sports, you got teams, so we compete.
That competitiveness.
Yes, sir. So the day consists of I'm gonna give you our schedule. Like on Mondays, you know, we come in. We partner with Brain Jogging. So Brain Jogging come in 9 o'clock and take us through. You know, I'm a critical reading, critical thinking type deal.
Okay.
Then also we partner with on Tuesday and Thursday. We partner with West Georgia Counseling. They come in and give group therapy to our kids because again, I think it's important for kids to understand emotions and learn how to deal with emotions.
Yeah.
And then also we do financial literacy. Okay, Miss Adrian Jackson, man, she does an awesome job teaching age-appropriate financial literacy things to our kids because again, we want them to understand finances because in our culture, sometimes we drop the ball on finances.
Absolutely.
I did.
Yeah.
You know, and as an athlete, we dropped the ball. I did. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we start building that foundation now. And like I said, also garden.
Okay.
So 4 days a week, man, we nurture our garden. Man, we got peppers growing, tomatoes, your mints, like, you know, different things the kids able to see grow. We got that going on. Then of course training. You know we got to train. So we're working, man. We're working on speed, agility, quickness. Teach them how to jump rope because for some reason kids never got how to jump rope. I remember when we was jump rope for hard. We were jumping
backwards, all of it. That's it.
And so, man, we incorporate those type things in our organization. And so again, you know, spirituality, man, you know, I speak that word to them because I want them to know at the end of the day, you know who's not going to forsake you? God. Amen. You know, so those are things, man, we try to impart into every kid we touch.
That's awesome, you know. And then to have it going on through the summer, I'm going to to the spirituality, I'm going to go here just for a minute. We've had some incidents that have taken place over the last couple of months in our community where just young persons like what you deal with each day, a program like this could probably help them tremendously. How can maybe a student or person that may be out there that may not necessarily be attending your program, how can a program like this pull them from maybe that circle that they may be in and now give them a new path? How can a program like yours help?
Well, for one, you know, I tell every parent who talked to us about our program is, first of all, they got to enjoy sports because we are sports oriented. We use sports as a catalyst, okay, as the motivation to what we're doing. Because when you got sports, you can sprinkle in everything else. You know what I mean? Because if you ever come to if you ever go to a basketball game, it's crowded because people fall in love with sports. Football games crowded. So we use that. So first thing first, man, they got to enjoy some type of sport. Because if they don't, man, they're not gonna like what we do. Okay. Now, and so then we use that, man, to continue building the other stuff. Because sports brings that team. You know what I'm saying? And like, for example, I know we were talking about earlier about gangs and things like that. That's a team. You know, that's a team. Like people
call it what it is.
It's a team.
That's right.
And so if you can be a part of the right team, you can go the right direction. Yes. And so this is what we're trying to do is put people. We want people to contact us if your kid need the right team.
That's right.
You know,
the right team. And even that too. I talked about discipline.
Yeah.
Because now it's going to pull you, like you say, even in that other wrong path, perhaps, there's some discipline in there as well, isn't
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this question, Kane. Dealing with young black men, and being a man yourself of statuous and built, how do they perceive and take you?
Well, with one, they trust me. They trust because they know I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And I do a great job of balancing. Right, having fun, but also knowing, hey, God, when it's time to flip that light on, we got to be disciplined this time. So they do well at taking me because I try to create that balance with them, build a rapport. Because rapport is the most important thing. Man, I've spent over 20 years dealing with youth, and I understand the importance of them trusting you enough to say, hey, you know what I'm saying, Coach, I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So for the most part, man, they receive me well.
Trust was that the word.
Yes, sir.
That trust. When they trust you, then they will follow you. And
there we go.
That's it. When they trust you, they will follow you. You know, and it's so important. If you know you're here today, if there was a kid out there that may have been kind of like, you know, they see this, I don't know, what would you say to them?
Well, to my folks I see in our program,
involved in your program,
man, give it a chance. Give it a chance. You know, so what are you trying to do in life? Because we got a lot of kids who come to us. Right, and I say to the kids, right, I say, everybody can't be a professional athlete, but you got to be a professional in something. So we want to use sports to get you where you want to go. Because if you can get a free education, It's a touchdown.
Yes, it is.
You win. So that when kids come to, we ask them, you know what I'm saying, what do you want to do? Well, coach, I want to be a, I'm just throwing something now. Coach, I want to be a, dinner, hygienist, whatever. Okay, but still, let's use sports to get you those 4 years taken care of. Then after that, you can go from there with it.
Right.
You know, it's just an opportunity. You know, if a kid wants an opportunity, man, we were presented with it.
Absolutely. I do believe it. And it's so important, once again, those critical years. I heard you use the term those spongy years.
Yes, sir.
Because they're sponges. They soak up everything
so much, yes,
that you pour into them. If there was someone that was watching and they say, hey, you know what, I want to be a part of Clockwork Youth Academy, or I want to contribute to Clockwork because I see the benefits of it. How can they do that, Kane?
Well, two ways. You can, well, actually a couple of ways, but one, you can go to our website. Okay. It's clockworkyouthacademy.org. You go on there, you can fill out a request form to where we would, you know, have a meet with you, have a contact. You can contact us and we can meet with you to figure out if your kid fit, you know, fit the organization. Because we want to fit the organization. Here's the great thing about it first. Let me say this. Here's the great thing about it is we're connected to other organizations too. So if our organization is not a fit, I know other organizations that may be a fit because you want to find the right fit for the kid.
That's right.
Because it's about them.
That's right.
And also you can contact us. You know, of course, you can call 706-594-4691. Give us a call and just sit down and see if this is what, you know what I mean, beneficial for your kid.
Okay, absolutely. Summer programs going on, 7 weeks. How many weeks I got left?
So we got 3 more weeks left. Three more weeks left. Yep, man. And we got a great group, man, of young ladies, young guys, and they're working hard. They're working hard right now. It been some little bumps. Man. But you know, one thing that we teach our kids the first day, you know what I'm saying? So every day we do a word of the day. Every day. And the first word of the day was standard. Okay? We want to create a standard for kids to live by, right? Because one is being respectful.
That's right.
And we operate out of truth. No matter what you do, just tell the truth. Because you know the word said the truth set you free. Right? Now, sometimes the truth is painful because you've got to reap the
benefits of that.
Right, whether it's good or bad, but just be truthful.
That's right.
Be truthful. And so one thing that we try to do with this program, man, is continue that standard we're trying to set, because that standard is universal.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because you do the same standard you use in our organization, you use in school.
That's right.
You use in life, being respectful, disciplined, hard work.
Hard work.
Come on now.
I heard that too. Hard work. And anything worth having is worth working for.
It's worth working for. Yes, sir.
Working for.
Yes, sir.
Well, Kane, I'm going to tell you, this has been awesome. I know that you will continue to do a wonderful job in our community. Anytime that you want to come on and talk about some things going on there, Clockwork, you have an open forum.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you being my guest
Yes,
today.
sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining City Week this week. My guests have been from Clockwork Youth Academy. I had on Mr. Kane Bradfield as he talked about the summer program and all the programs that your kids can get involved with. And by all means, if you have a kid, whether it be young lady, female or male, that would like to know more about his program, give him a call at the number that he provided, and I'm sure he'll get your kids on the right path. We can trust that. Ladies and gentlemen, hope that you enjoyed the interview, and as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.